Hello, everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday, October 21st. Now, we do have a few meetings to tell you about this morning. At noon today, we have a United Special Open Meeting, and that will be live right here on Village Television. And then at 1:30 p.m., we have the GRF Finance Committee. And then at 4:30 p.m., there's the third new resident orientation, and that is virtual. And if you would like to be a part of that, you need to email info@lagunawoodsvillage.com, and they will forward you the link. And if you want to follow along on any of the meetings, you could always go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. Now, on our show today, we have Kaiser Permanente, and then we also have a segment with Tony Barriant, who is here on behalf of the Hearing Well Club. Always love talking to her. She's got lots of great information for everybody. All right, let's go ahead and give you our resources today. We have covid19.ca.gov. We have ochealthinfo.com. And of course, there's the hotline at 714-834-2000. You could go to our website, which is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com. And you can email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Our weather this week is looking absolutely pleasant, as it already started off looking that way, and the weekend is looking even cooler than it is now. So this is good news because we really didn't like that heat wave. Today, 78-64, tomorrow 75-66, Friday 73-61, and the weekend we are sitting nice and cool. So we will have some fog to burn off in the morning hours, but then it'll be 70-61, 69-53. Then our sunrise this morning was 7:01. Yes, it was dark when I woke up. And 6:09 will be our sunset. Mark Rabinowitz, thank you so much for sending in these two birds out there in the water enjoying life. Appreciate that. And if you have a photo that you would like to share with us, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. And we're focusing on animals this month, and next month we'll have something new. So stay tuned, and we will have Kaiser Permanente. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Ellie Rosamilia, and she's here with Kaiser Permanente. And it's that time of year again where we're going to be talking about open enrollment. Ellie, thank you for joining us again. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Thank you for having me.
So I know you're going to be very busy coming up in the next few weeks regarding open enrollment. So I'm glad that you were able to join us and give everybody a good idea of what maybe some changes are or some things that they need to do. So why don't we start out with just talking about the 4 parts of Medicare? Is everything the same or is it different?
You know, it's the same. Lisa hasn't changed. So there's 4 parts of Medicare. Original Medicare is your Part A, which covers hospitalization. Part B covers your outpatient services. And then you have Part C, which is the Medicare Advantage program. I like to call it your choice. You get to select a Medicare Advantage to go along with your Medicare Part A and Part B. And then you have your Part D, which is prescription drug coverage. So nothing has changed. Everything has been the same.
I know you've been doing this for a really long time. You know, many people come into, you know, their age availability of being able to do Medicare. You know, what's the hardest part to understand?
You know, they get bombarded with a lot of information. 3 months before your 65th birthday, you must apply for Medicare Part A and B. And then once you get your Medicare, you're able to make a decision of what healthcare insurance you'll be selecting. And
Okay.
I think they get bombarded with a lot of information. They try to read as much as they can, but sometimes making it very simple. We do have webinars, educational webinars to talk about the ABCs of Medicare and making a selection very simple and convenient to you.
Oh, that's really good to know. Where should they go to see that?
So my microsite, or they could call me directly. We are having webinars starting October 6th throughout open enrollment. As we know, open enrollment is right around the corner. It starts October 15th. At that point, they're able to change, to add, or switch their HMO if they would like to.
Oh, okay, good. So let's talk about Kaiser Permanente's Senior Advantage.
Yes. So we have one simple plan. We make it very simple for our members and prospects. This plan is a 0 monthly premium and has minimal copayments. For example, if you need to see a doctor, you pay a $5 copayment. If you need to see a specialist, it's $15 copayment, and there'll be changes. Of course, after October 15, we'll be able to talk about those changes. But we're very proud to say that Kaiser has always kept a very simple Kaiser Permanente Medicare Advantage program for our members.
Yeah, that is awesome. And I know you have received awards, and I think I see it right behind you there as the
Yes,
5-star rating.
correct. Yes, we are so proud to announce that Kaiser for 8 consecutive years, actually, excuse me, 9 consecutive years,
9.
Kaiser has received 5 out of 5-star rating. And because of that, we have the privilege of enrolling individuals all year long. So for example, if someone has their Medicare Part A and Part B and they're not happy with their provider or they're not happy with their HMO, they could change to Kaiser as soon as October 1st. They don't have to wait till 2021 to enroll.
Oh, that's good to know. That's great. And what are some of the other things? Like, what do they take a look at as to how you receive the 5-star rating?
Well, they're the center of CMS, which is the federal government. Every year they assessed all the 5-star ratings and all the HMOs, excuse me. And because when you, so again, the 5-star rating, they're assessed by patient satisfaction, how well they take care of their members, all those categories. And there's about 50 categories, and you could also find more information on Medicare.gov. Medicare.gov gives you exactly all the qualifications for a plan to receive 5-star rated. But we're very proud to say that Kaiser has been the only 5-star rated here in California.
In California?
Yes.
Wow, that is impressive. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good. That's really good. Now, Kaiser Permanente, I know in the past we've talked about their integrated systems. Can you kind of go over that and how it works with Medicare?
Absolutely. So Kaiser has a very unique way of delivering care, and that's called the integration system. It allows the health plan, the doctors, the specialists, the hospitals, they all work in a coordinated fashion to give our members the quality of care that they deserve. We have a robust medical record that allows all your doctors to be able to log on, look up your lab results, communicate with your specialists. So there's a constant communication there.
And what if you move?
To a different area?
Yeah, to a different area, yeah.
Correct. So if you do move to a different area and there is a Kaiser, your medical records will follow you too.
Oh, okay, good. So they would be able to access them, what, online?
Correct.
Okay.
We have a My Health Manager that allows you, the member, to go on there. You could look up your lab results. You could email your doctor. Sometimes we get a lab result, we're not sure what it means. It gives you a definition of the test, the values. So our members have that tool to use at home.
Oh, that's excellent. And that's just something that they could just log in?
Correct.
And
yes.
once they become a member?
Correct.
Okay, great. And then one last thing is how do you individually enroll into the Kaiser Permanente Senior Advantage Plan?
So very simple. They must have Medicare Part A and Part B. Mm-hmm. They could call me directly. Of course, with the change of circumstances that we're going through, we are doing video visits. They could call me. We do face-to-face, but video telephonic appointments. So it's very simple to get enrolled with Kaiser, as long as you have your Medicare Part A and Part B.
Right. Okay. Excellent. Well, gosh, thank you so much. It's very nice to visit with you again.
Well,
And I look forward to seeing you. Maybe we'll see you sooner than 1 year.
absolutely, absolutely. I look forward to seeing you too, Lisa. Have
All
a
right,
great
Ellie,
one.
thanks again.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after this.
Get your vote by mail ballot,
You can stay healthy and fill it out from the safety of home.
Or you can fill it out anywhere.
It's easy to mail back. You don't even need a stamp.
Or you could use an official drop box.
you can even drop it off at the polls.
Then track it to confirm your county got it. See, they got it.
Mail ballots are the simple, safe, and secure way to ensure that your vote is counted.
Welcome back. Well, today I'm joined by Tony Berrien, who is here with the Hearing Well Club. Tony, nice to see you. How's it going?
Thank you. Well, for me personally, I'm alive and active and well, and I'm grateful for that. However, the hearing loss community may not be doing so well. There's a lot of struggles that we have. Communication is really a struggle.
Right. Well, I remember the last time.
Blame it on these things.
Yeah, well, I remember the last time we talked, you were going through a lot of different types of masks and you had found one that had clear, so hopefully that's helping. But, even going forward, we're still not out of the woods yet and we still have to wear a mask and there's still a lot of obstacles that I'm sure you're having to deal with. So maybe let's just recap some of the things that we were talking about last time.
The clear masks look great and they sound great. But the truth is, I'm not going to wear a clear mask. I want the other person to wear it so I can see their lips. Right. And there's a problem with the clear masks. They're hot and they're uncomfortable. And in the medical community, they don't have a medical grade to them. So I would want my doctor to use it, but they're not likely to do it. I mean, if I gave him one that was unused that he could dispose of afterwards, he would use it. He might use it. Now, very interesting. I didn't think about this until just now. There is in the California Department of Health does make allowance for the removal of a mask to speak to a person with hearing loss. It's protected, so you wouldn't get arrested or fined or whatever. This is under the Disabilities Act. So, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna find a place to note that so that people can see it. I actually have it in an order that was written. So, so it would be okay to ask a teller in a bank or in a grocery store to remove the mask. They may not do it because they think they can't, but we need to learn how to take care of ourselves and educate others. So I need to really spend more time talking about this particular law, regulation.
Mm-hmm. Well, it might be a good idea if you found it, then everybody could put it on a little card.
Yeah, exactly. And we can share that with managers in the grocery stores, the banks and whatever, so that we can better communicate.
Exactly. So. And, and I'm sure that's very difficult. Although most of the programming, I think has closed captioning, so that might be a bit easier. But when you're out and about in like you said, the restaurants or the grocery stores, there is no closed captioning. So it would be very difficult.
Well, there is, I don't know if you can see this, there is a device you can get on your smartphone that actually lists what you're saying in real time.
Oh yeah, I see that.
This is an Android phone and it's listening to you right now. Okay. And it's transcribing it. And yes, I can use this in the grocery store. I can just get it close, move it close, and it'll transcribe exactly what's being said in just a split second. It shows up. And this one is called Live Transcribe, and the iPhone has other apps. The best one would be, oh my gosh, Otter AI. So download that, and that would be a really good app for getting captions immediately. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's something that could be helpful for sure. However,
Yeah.
is the speaker good enough or the recording good enough to hear that through the mask?
Yes.
Good.
Yes. I had to attend a conference where there were several people, and I'm in a conference room. Everybody's wearing masks and social distancing, and it was able to pick up everybody.
Oh.
Even though we were all socially distanced
Right.
and wearing masks. So.
Right. Well, that's a powerful tool. That definitely is needed. And I think all of us need it, because I don't think it really matters. I mean, yes, it matters, but I mean, if I'm not hearing impaired, I still can't understand what they're saying behind those masks.
Yes.
So I can imagine it's even more difficult for those who can't hear very well.
Right. Well, what I really want your audience to know, what Laguna Woods residents to know, is that the Hearing Well Club actually meets every month. And because of the pandemic, we're meeting online with virtual meetings on the second Tuesday of every month. And it's at 2:00. Information is on our website. You can get the topic and you get the Zoom link, you get the registration link. You have to register for the meetings. And the website is hearingwellclub.com. So it's www.hearingwellclub.com. And if you've never seen a meeting or a participated and you're curious, we have a YouTube channel. So you could just go to YouTube and search Hearing Well Club, find our channel, and we have hundreds, or not hundreds, I would say dozens and dozens of recordings, both when we had in-person meetings at Clubhouse 3, and our Zoom meetings are all recorded. So it's invaluable information. I mean, it's really funny. A lot of people who come and who have been resistant say, I didn't know there was so much to learn.
Mm.
Last year, we had an expo, and all the vendors, we had a variety of hearing aid companies and telephone companies that have amplified phones, that type of thing, services and products for people with hearing loss. And the vendors told me afterwards that the people were asking intelligent questions. And I was so proud of that, because they know what questions to ask when they get a little information, you know, and then now they know what to ask. So yeah, they're not going in cold. So I was really pleased with that. So we've been meeting since 2012 here in Laguna Woods. And, you know, I would really like people to join us now online. I don't know how long this pandemic is going to last.
Right.
I have no idea when Laguna Woods is going to open up the clubhouses. I don't know how that's going to work, because we usually fill the room. We usually have 80 to 100 people in our meetings. So, and that's sitting side by side. So I don't know what an in-person meeting is going to look like.
Right.
When we're meeting.
Well, maybe, I mean, maybe going forward, I wouldn't know, but maybe going forward, they're going to figure out a way where you can fill the portion of the interior, but maybe somehow broadcast exterior, because I know the church is doing that. Leland was doing that over at Church of the Cross, Lutheran Church of the Cross, and he was broadcasting for outside. So, I mean, that's a nice option if you have good weather. But again, everything really is still up in the air. So, you know, keep an eye on that, so maybe you know.
I was thinking that we could even continue to have Zoom meetings, and right there in the in-person meeting, the screen could be the in-person, could be the Zoom meeting, and the audience could ask questions, and, you know, just like we're talking right now, but I could have, you know, 20 people behind me.
No, it is an interesting concept. We've had to become extremely creative over these past few months. So I
Yeah.
appreciate, everything that you're doing as well. You know what? Let's talk about, going forward. What are some additional challenges that those who are hearing impaired might be facing?
One of the things that I am going to personally get involved in is the issue of voting. I want to talk about voting matters because, and I'm not talking about specific candidates or propositions or anything like that. I know that congressionally they have been writing bills to include coverage in Medicare for hearing aids. There is no hearing aid coverage. There's very few private companies. There's some Medicare Advantage plans who have some coverage for hearing aids. I don't think it's very good, but I think that we could improve on that. But we need to get the hearing loss community voting and noticing what we're voting for. So we need to vote for these when they come up for Medicare hearing aids, not just Medicare hearing aids, but I would like to see some bills written for private insurance to be required to cover hearing aids. Hearing aids are really essential for life.
Right.
It's the number 3 healthcare condition in the United States, next to arthritis and heart disease.
Wow.
And they say, well, you can't die from hearing loss, but yes, you can. Not hearing could cause accidents that could maim or it could be fatal. So it is a problem. It is a problem.
So now in regards to voting though, is there anything on the ballot this year or is there something that they should pay attention to?
No, but there's going to be because the Hearing Loss Association of America is going to get involved. But you just got to register to vote and start getting active because it's not going to happen without us getting active, without writing letters, calling congressmen, senators, and telling them that you're in favor of this proposition or whatever. It's really important. If they don't hear from us, it's not going to happen.
Right.
So we need to participate, however small, we inch into the system and get our needs met. Really, that's what we need.
Well, and I would agree with you there because when we speak with our supervisor, we speak with our assemblywoman, that's exactly what they say. They want to hear from the constituents that they represent. So good for you for reminding everybody that if they want something done, they need to write those people, call them, email them, whatever it takes to get something in place because obviously there's a need.
Yes. Only 58% of people voted in 2016.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I would love to see the people with hearing loss really step up and vote. I know a lot of people with hearing loss have other conditions that almost take priority, like diabetes and blood pressure and heart disease. They do seem to go hand in hand. But I think treating the hearing loss up front and have that taken care of, hear properly, understand the doctors, understand information you're getting even on TV is really important. So hearing loss needs to be treated and given the same attention as many other conditions. So.
Exactly. All right. Well, very well said. Thank you so much. And keep us abreast of anything that is happening legislative wise so we can inform the residents that are interested. So thank you again.
Right.
All right, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. See you next time.
And we'll be right back after this.
Cups, plates, burgers, chips, masks, outdoor air, 6 feet of distance. as few people as possible, and plenty of hand soap. Make sure lowering the risk of spreading COVID-19 is on your list for your next small gathering.
Do your part to lower the risk.
Back, just a couple of things we wanted to remind you of. Tomorrow is the town hall meeting that will take place at 9:30 in the morning, and that is the third mutual town hall meeting where you can ask lots of questions about the CC&Rs and the changes that they are proposing. They do ask that you can text or call at 949-354-4199 where you can ask questions, and they would ask that you have the CC&R page number or the section citation, and make sure you have your question. So that is tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. Then also I wanted to remind you that today at 4:30 is the new orientation for those who are moving into or have moved into 3rd Laguna Woods Mutual. So you're going to want to send an email to info@lagunawoodsvillage.com to be able to participate in that orientation. A link will be sent to you for that. Then also, there's a National Prescription Medication Take-Back Day that is happening this weekend, and we'll keep reminding you right up until the day of. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. this Saturday, and it's at Laguna Woods City Hall. And they want you to bring unwanted, unused, and expired prescription medication, and they will dispose of it free, and they won't ask any questions. And they do ask that you do not bring sharps, marijuana, or pressure canisters. And you can call them if you have any questions at 714-647-4133. Now, Friday, October 30th, there is going to be a free drive-through flu clinic. And I will be talking to Cherie of the Florence Sylvester Senior Center about that more in the next couple of days. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. And then one last thing to tell you about is, of course, the Happy Halloween Parade, and that is going to be a golf cart parade. They're going to have that on Halloween, and we'll keep you up to date on that as time goes on. Let's take a look at our weather one last time. As I mentioned, it is looking quite lovely this week. Really nice, super happy it's not so hot. Today, 78-64, Friday, 73-61, and then by the weekend, we are looking very nice. Nice and cool, 70-61, 69-53. All right, have a great day in the village today. We will see you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. or you can watch our rebroadcast today at 12:30 or again at 5. Have a great Wednesday. Stay healthy. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
All-new 3-row Subaru Ascent. Room for up to 8 passengers. Choice of second-row captain's chairs or bench seating. Standard EyeSight driver assist technology. Coming from Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 4 years running. The Subaru Ascent. Love is now bigger than ever.
Irvine Subaru. Get your new Subaru here with 2 years complimentary maintenance included.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.